Do you ever feel like you are not good enough? Like your dreams are just out of reach? Well, you're not alone. Self doubt is something we all face at some point in our lives. It's that little voice in our heads that says, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this. It can be so loud that it stops us from even trying. But the truth is, self doubt doesn't have to control our lives. Today, I want to share the story of a young woman named Emily who learned to overcome her self doubt with determination and belief in herself and found the power within herself to succeed. Here's her story. Emily was a shy and quiet girl who always kept to herself. She lived in a small town and worked in a local bakery. Emily loved to bake and she dreamed of opening her own bakery one day. But every time she thought about her dream, self-doubt would creep in. Who would want to buy my cakes? She thought. I'm not talented enough. I'm not smart enough. This self-doubt showed up in everything Emily did. She never spoke up at work meetings because she thought her ideas were not good enough. She avoided applying for a baking competition she saw online because she didn't believe she was skilled enough. Whenever someone gave her a compliment, she would just brush it off, thinking they were just being polite. Emily's self-doubt stopped her from growing. It made her stay in the same place, doing the same things, and never reaching for more. She would watch other bakers online and feel even worse, thinking she could never be like them. This constant negative thinking and self-doubt held her back from taking any real steps towards her dream. But then came the turning point in her life. One day, Emily's friend Sarah invited her to a local baking fair. Sarah had always believed in Emily's talent and thought this fair would be a great opportunity for her to showcase her skills. At first, Emily said no. She was too afraid of what people would think. But Sarah didn't give up. She told Emily, "You have something special, Emily. You just need to believe in yourself." Emily decided to give it a try even though she was terrified. She spent days preparing for her best cupcakes. She woke up early to bake and practice new recipes. She told herself over and over again, I'm going to try my best. She didn't know if she would win or if anyone would even notice her cupcakes. But she knew she had to start somewhere. At the baking fair, Emily felt nervous. Her hands were shaking and she kept thinking of all the ways she might mess up. But as people came to her table and tasted her cupcakes, something amazing happened. They smiled. They told her how delicious her cupcakes were. For the first time, Emily saw that maybe her self-doubt had been lying to her all along. After the fair, Emily realized something important. Self-doubt was just a thought, not a fact. She started to read books about self-confidence and listen to podcasts about overcoming fear. She learned that everyone has self-doubt, even the most successful people. The difference is, successful people don't let it stop them. They take small steps forward even when they are scared. Emily also started to talk to people she trusted about her fears. She found that sharing her feelings made them feel less overwhelming. Sarah and her family supported her, reminding her of her talents whenever she felt down. As Emily's mindset started to shift, she began to see real changes in her life. She signed up for a local baking contest, something she would never have dared to do before. She practiced every day, even when she felt tired. She told herself, I can learn, I can grow, I can improve. The contest was tough. There were so many talented bakers, and Emily felt nervous. There were times when she made mistakes and wanted to give up. But she remembered how far she had come. She kept going even when it was hard. Emily didn't win the first place in that contest, but she did win something even more important: belief in herself. The judges loved her unique flavors and encouraged her to keep baking. She realized that winning wasn't everything. Taking part and trying her best was a victory in itself. With this new confidence, Emily started selling her cupcakes online. At first, she only got a few orders, but she didn't let that stop her. She kept working, improving her recipes, and listening to feedback. Slowly but surely, her little cupcake business started to grow. And after a few months, her cupcakes became very famous, and she started getting bulk orders. Now her cupcake business grew and became a grand success. Friends, Emily's story teaches us a profound lesson. It shows us that self-doubt doesn't have to stop us. We all face self-doubt sometime or the other, but it doesn't have to control us. Here are some key lessons we can take away from Emily's story. Self-doubt is a thought, not a truth. Just because you think you're not good enough doesn't mean it's true. Challenge those thoughts and remind yourself of your strengths. Take small steps. You don't have to do everything at once. Start with one small action towards your dream. Seek support. Talk to people you trust. They can help you see your strengths when you can't see them for yourself. Be kind to yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. Don't let one setback make you give up. Keep going. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of small, consistent efforts. Friends, if you're struggling with self-doubt right now, I want to tell you this. You have so much potential inside you. Don't let self-doubt hold you back from sharing your gifts with the world. Like Emily, take that first step, no matter how small. Believe in yourself, even if it's just a little bit at first. Over time, that little bit of belief will grow into something powerful. Friends, think of one thing you've been holding back from doing because of self-doubt. Maybe it's applying for a job, or sharing your art, or speaking up in a meeting. Whatever it is, take one small step today. Remember, you have the power to overcome your self-doubt and create the life you dream of. Let's do it together. Friends, like this video if it inspired you. Share it with someone who needs confidence, and subscribe for more powerful inspirational stories, because sometimes a story is all it takes to change your life.